Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of FTB StoneBlock. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Yes, I'm making some jelly beans. It's actually not the fastest thing in the world, but apparently we can make this. I'm low on sugar. Also, my inventory is full. We don't have space. And it's not like I need much, I need only 81. See you in a bit. Anything which works faster is better, so I did make some upgrades. But that's not really the problem is draining the experience. Now it's much better. We stand in the middle of two tanks. Oh, and by the way, this also has a singularity, but it's a very cheap one, only 32. The ultimate stew is always the problem. The reason that I made these is that I have set up myself an enchantment area and I thought maybe they're going to look nice. Not really. Also makes a lot of noises. Even though it's not finished, for the moment it's operational. I just wanted to get a few enchantments. We're going to go on a very small adventure and hopefully we're also going to find some nice blocks. Protection 4, again protection and unbreaking. You're being nice to me. Also, can you enchant these? Ah, you can. Unbreaking efficiency fortune. Awesome. So as I have already mentioned in the previous episode, today we are going to try and reach the Nether as well as the end. And considering the fact that later on we are going to have a rail network to it, we might as well dig a huge tunnel. Like this one. Okay. You can find ores. Is this supposed to happen? And there's also a ton of caves. That's weird. Oh, and the worst thing in the universe. Gravel. Yeah, literally there is a cave. Interesting. So after around 600 blocks, you basically go into vanilla. You're on a night. Yes. You know, I'm getting close to 1000 blocks, but there's the Nether. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the Nether. And it seems that there is a dungeon with tons of wither skeletons. I was also thinking, since the Nether itself is not incredibly thick, it's only 600 blocks, we also visit the end. Yep. In the exploration tab, how far is it after the end where we reach dungeons? 2200 blocks. Okay, 600 more to go. I told to myself, let us pay a very small visit to our home and try to get a magnet, so that I can clean up. I actually dug the entire way. There is an end city over here, and this is where the dungeons are supposed to be. And since we're digging a 5x5 area, I think we have dropped like 50,000 items on the ground. All the torches are fine except you. Jerk. We have 22,000 cobblestone and yeah, there were a few blocks. I think the first place that we should visit is the Nether dungeon. Makes much more sense. At first I dug down, and no, it was way up. There's an illager? This might have been a very bad idea. Very bad idea. Why are they brutes? That was close. Elite skeleton. Don't know what that is. Adaptable knocking. I should have brought a magnum torch. Yep. Elite piglin brutes. Anything of interest? Nope. I enchanted a few netherite swords, I combined some of them, and I think this one is not that bad. Sharpness, soul stealer, unbreaking, fire aspect, knockback, and looting. We actually get a ton of soul stealer on swords, so I was thinking, maybe we should get into soul shards. Just in case you didn't know, soul stealer is from soul shards. It's a very neat mod. It's also a relatively easy mod because you just have like 5 recipes. That's it. If we want to get into soul shards, we're going to need a few items. One of them is obsidian, some quartz, and I think, yeah, we need a teeny tiny bit more. Some glowstone, and a bit of diamonds. Just in case you didn't know, soul shard is going to allow you to make different spawners for different mobs. It doesn't require any power, it doesn't require anything. Except for souls. Which in order to gather those souls, you're going to need a vile sword. And in order to hold them, a soul shard. I could do this wrong because I'm doing it out of memory and it has been so many years, but you need 4 blocks of obsidian, 4 blocks of quartz, glowstone in the center, and right click with a diamond. It worked. We have a soul shard. Let's get 2. And again, right click with a diamond. We have 2 of them. As long as you don't put them on your hotbar and kill a mob, they're not going to gather any souls. So you are going to be my sword, the rest of you go in, I don't need apples, and I'm not your dog. I did mention that you're going to need a vile sword, but if you have soul stealer on your sword, that also works. Not as efficient, but it does work. This time what I did is that I brought some lanterns. We place it and run. That should help me a bit with the spawners. There's so many of them, that's the problem. Yeah, you see, I have not gathered any souls. Because we want the wither skeleton. Also, this is a far better sword. I'm happy with this. Actually, I'm dying. There's a spawner for these idiots. You're a baby. Don't do this to yourself. Don't be an idiot. Warm silverfish shard. Fine by me. Apples are nice. Oh, there's your mommy. Oh, one of them has gone crazy. Perfect. He's killing everyone for us. More lodestone and shards. I don't know what the shards do. Also, the lanterns are working great. What the? Didn't know you're supposed to spawn. Crying obsidian. Yes. Oh, and we got some crimson nylium. I don't need silk touch. Let me look around and see what we find. 2 wither skeleton skulls from a chest. With soul speed. Oops. Trap chest. That's a huge hole. What's up with these stupid babies? Parents are fine. The babies are the worst. Come back, you stupid pig. 5 more wither skeleton skulls. Perfect. We can have our first wither. You're still alive. This one's the worst. And my only job is to kill you. Only you. Yes, finally. Okay, now we come to the main task at hand, which is the wither skeletons. And it was the central spawner. They're not spawning because I put a lantern. And thankfully I did not break it. We have to put a soul shard on the hotbar. And try not to die. Okay, he's dead. But you see, found 2 wither skeletons, souls 5. Now we just need to upgrade it. Come here. Why are they bosses? Oh, they drop our Snabu stuff. But you guys get the gist. This is a tier 0, it has 45 souls. We need to upgrade it to tier 5. So this is gonna be fun. You know, one thing that would help is this. We just cover it. They're more than 2 blocks tall, right? Yeah, more than 2 blocks. So see you in a bit. Oh, it's tier 1. Nice. It has been a while. You can see my armor is almost gone. But the soul shard is tier 5. Just in case you're curious, I have killed 209 wither skeletons. So yeah, it has been ages. I don't need to kill them, it's just that one of them has shielding and I really need to get out. Okay, we're done. We go home. I hate every single kind of nether. Oh, and by the way, for these stupid people, I put a warped fungus because they were so annoying. Apparently they're scared of it and run away. Oh, and yeah, we got an epic loot crate. So one thing that I wanted to mention is that you would be able to make a soul cage, which is going to spawn mobs with a tier 1 soul shard. You cannot use the mobs from that to upgrade your soul shard. How dare you interrupt me? Jerk. And the reason for that is very simple, because the mobs from the soul cage do not have any soul. Also, some of you might be saying that getting a wither skeleton farm is not a wise decision because nether stars have EMC. That is very true, but we do need a few nether stars before we can start with Project E. Let me go back home, make a mob farm, and I'll be right back. I did mention that we're going to need a few nether stars in order to get into EMC, correct? By a few, I meant maybe 4 or 5. We got 6.6 thousand wither skeleton skulls. In, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes where I was making this room? An hour? It seems I made a monster. This is super OP and crazy. But on a very positive note, these guys dropped the legendary loot bag. Not very legendary, I can craft... Oh, thank you. Anyways, I kind of forgot to record, whenever you have your soul shard, you just need to put it in a soul cage. And I'm not exactly sure, but I think at tier 4 or 5 you would be able to have redstone control over it. So hence, we have a lever. By this time I assume you guys know what our next job is going to be. Killing the wither. So let's get it over with, shall we? Where's my sword? Oh, a bit important. It's not going great. Yeah, not the best, but we killed him. Give me my grave. Do I have to break it? Okay. We have the star. I want to be able to kill 2 more withers, so we need to get some potions. Obviously we are going to get them from Botania because you get so many uses out of them. So here is a botanical brewery. We give you the flask, spider eyes, carrots, and wort. It's purple. It's so nice. This one is night vision, so that we see what we are doing. And you see, it has 6 uses. This one is strength. Thank you, thank you. And we also go with regen. So let us have our night vision, we shall spawn the stupid guy, not wear his head, and we go in. Good, we just need 1 more. Yeah, later on we're going to automate his killing. I keep forgetting that I have a vanilla sword. And I also forget that I only have like 10 hearts. I'm used to like 40. Where's my grave? Thank you. Yeah, this is easier. So, the first item that we're going to craft is the Philosopher Stone. Thank you, thank you. Oh, my armor broke. This is why I died. Garbage sword, garbage armor, and garbage attention apparently. And the second item that we're going to upgrade is the pocket storage. Where is it? Now you should have more storage, hopefully. Yes, good, good, good. So having the Philosopher Stone on its own is kind of garbage. We need to start automating the fuels from Project E. And if you're wondering what the hell am I talking about, I'm talking about these guys. Why do we need them? We need them in order to make the dark matter as well as the red matter. And you know, eventually get the energy condensers. Since I'm lazy to craft everything manually, what we're going to do is that we're going to start making a lapidary dynamo, which I have no idea why are you so cheap. I thought you're going to need Invar or something crazy. I was also awarded a crafter. I was awarded 2 crafters. Okay. Which we're going to upgrade it to a crafter tier 3. I have to fix the room with our chickens, but we will do that after we got into applied energistics. So for the moment, we're just going to have a very janky setup, meaning that the diamond chicken is going to give diamonds to the dynamo, and we're going to get tons of power, which is nothing. We might need to make a few upgrades. And the coal chicken is going to give coal to the crafter. Very good. We shall tell you that 4 coal and a Philosopher Stone, everything goes to internal, is going to give us the alchemical coal. Good, good. The alchemical coal with the Philosopher Stone is going to give us Mobius fuel, again internal, and Mobius fuel with the Philosopher Stone, again internal, is going to give us the Eternalis fuel. And then we just convert it into blocks, I guess, so that it doesn't take that much inventory. So now the question is, will you go any faster? I don't have that much power, that is the problem. Yeah, we're not going to go with the netherite upgrade, because yeah, that's not going to keep up. We just want it to go a bit faster, that's it. So you go in, how are we doing? Relatively nice. Are these quests? Yep, and we already have a block. Nice. So we did manage to get 2 more blocks. Let us start making some of the matters, just for the quests. We can't really make that many of them. Here are 3 dark matters. That should be a quest, thank you. And I think we need 3 of them in order to make a red matter. Okay, we have 3. We just need a teeny tiny bit more fuel, which we already got. So I guess there you go. Red matter. Oh, we have crazy matters too. Fading matter. Oh, you use it in order to make the power flowers. Okay, it's gonna be easy then. And honestly speaking, they are incredibly cheap. Yeah, very cheap. It's just a pain to craft, so we will do that after applied energistics. And talking about applied energistics, we need to do a bit of magic. Our budding amethyst over here works, and we do get amethyst from it, which is really nice. But as I have already mentioned, there is one for Certus quartz, and we really want to get this. It's just that the only thing that I'm not exactly sure is that does the Golem from Arsnevu work with it? And he looks so cute. Apparently he's going to also accelerate the growth of crystals, so he's going to be amazing if it works. FTB team is a veteran of making mod packs, so if they included this mod, the budding crystals, it's because probably somehow they integrated the Golem. So let's try that. But in order to summon the Golem, we need to do a few gizmos. We need to perform a binding ritual from Arsnevu, and we need a few bits and bobs. It does also require a few saplings from Arsnevu, which I don't really have, so let's try to get them. And yes, you always tell me that I can compress blocks. I'm lazy to do that. Because every time you have to go and find the crafting table. Did we get the sapling? Yes. I don't want melons. I don't want beetroot. Acacia is nice. Oh, we get more. Okay. Do you need more space? Probably. I don't remember you being that big. Oh yeah, you're that big. I broke my pants, I fell a few times. Also, I made myself a new axe and we have silk touch, so we do get leaves. Which is not great. I need saplings. Or we can just put it in a botany pot and call it a day. Anyways, now that we have all the saplings, where do we start? We start with the imbuement chamber. Every automation that I'm going to do, oh, and by the way, I just realized we're playing on 1.19. I got a sculk sensor. I was going to say that every automation that I'm going to do at this very moment is going to be incredibly temporary because after applied energistics, we have to redo them again. So let us get 4 imbuement chambers, because I realize I have only 4 advanced pipe upgrades. And I guess it doesn't really matter, we should be able to do something like this. What we need to do is that we need to start getting some source gems, and you might notice that we would be able to convert lapis. It's very slow if you don't have any source. So we put lapis inside the chest, all of them should get a lapis, and they're not very smart, so they're going to extract the lapis. So what we need to do is that we need to use upgrades and blacklist lapis. We put you on blacklist, again blacklist, and you get the gist. So as long as we provide this guy with lapis, he's going to provide us with source gems. Very slowly. Very slowly. I was awarded a block of source gems, do I still have it? This is why I need applied energistics, I'm lazy to search. Oh, we have travel anchors. Nice. But we are probably going to use Arsnevu, it's more fun. We do have 21 source gems. I'm not sure how far it can take us, but let us see. I have to wait for some gold, so we have more source gems now. For what we want to do today, I think that's going to be more than enough. So let us get some arcane stone. It's beautiful because it's purple. We need an enchanting apparatus. We need to get ourselves an arcane core. And since we don't really want to craft them like 400 million times, we need 8 pedestals. But I think for the moment we just need like 4 or 5 of them. They look cool. We can use them for decorations. So, arcane core goes in the middle, enchanting apparatus on top. We surround it with pedestals, like so. And what we want to get is some mage bloom seeds. Oh, it's cheap. Very cheap. Ouch. And in a mod pack you have steam which burns you. In this one you have berries. So 4 source gems and 1 seed. And I love the animation. This is a great mod. But we have the seed, very good. This is not a plant which is going to drop extra seeds, so we're going to make extra seeds. So if I place 8 of them and drop the seed, yeah, it's not gonna work. I thought I can be cheaty and, you know, do a few recipes at the same time. This place is 5 wide, we have 5 seeds, we need to hoe it. It's fine, we just want a few pieces of the flour, and I think we can get it with a bone meal. So the reason that we had to do all of this is that in order to make a tablet of binding for the binding ritual, we're going to need a blank parchment. Blank parchment requires mage bloom fiber. So there you go, here are some blank parchments. A tablet of binding, and we also need to have a ritual pedestal which requires another pedestal. So there you go. This is just for testing and to see how the golem is going to work. Later on we're going to move it to its permanent location. But we summoned the golem, love the particles, and nothing happened. You're a budding amethyst. Amethyst golem charm, obtained by performing the ritual of awakening. I'll cut it out. No, that would have been so much easier. It's fine, we all do stupid things. We just need 1 wood, and voila, ritual of awakening. We should get the stupid charm. Get summoned. Nah, takes time. When it's taking too long, it's never a good sign. Does it have to be nearer? I had a feeling that the reason it's not working is that it has to be a natural amethyst, because the one that we have at the base is the one that we crafted, so this should work. Is it gonna work? Yes, it has to be a natural one. You don't really have to worry about it because you can see all the geodes on the map. Literally. Unfortunately, we have to kill you. I want the charm. And let's get 2 of them. The charm is fine because we can summon them later on. Yeah, we have 2. We go home. Yeah, this is something that somebody should have mentioned somewhere. From going to the Nether and killing a ton of bosses, we did manage to get crystal catalysts. So let us get a budding Certus quartz as well. It's very important if it works with Certus quartz, otherwise with amethyst, it's just for fun. We shall summon you. Do something. Walking? I can do it too. So we want you to work around here. This is your... Oh, it worked. He doesn't gather them, which is not a problem. I'm interested in that one, Certus quartz. Oh, he does gather them, and he puts them in a chest. Good job, boy. But I think he's only interested in that. Not in the Certus quartz. Well, it has been a while, and no, it doesn't seem to work with Certus quartz. Or maybe I'm actually doing it wrong, I don't know. But here's what we're going to do. For applied energistics, we are going to need a stupendous amount of Certus quartz, correct? Therefore, we are going to make an automation in order to dupe it. We are going to use the golems for amethyst, even though amethyst has EMC, because, well, I love golems. What's not to like? Since I'm really a fan of this mod, the budding crystals, we're also going to automate 1 resource, maybe lapis. Even though it has EMC, but we're going to do that for fun. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.